Hi guys, and welcome back to Soundcheck with Soph, episode 2. We're down at the Loud and Proud Studios, and this podcast is all about exploring into the creative arts. And today I'm joined with Connor and Adam from Leisureland.
Hello.
Hi guys, thank you for coming on today.
No worries, thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. So guys, there's so much I want to chat to you guys about. First of all, how did you guys meet? Like, how did you originally meet?
So we studied at the Academy Music and Sound, and then it was like me and Dolman in the same class. Ended up just being the two of us.
Yeah, we only knew each other for like one of the years, but because it was all COVID for the first year, so I only ever seen glimpses of him on our Skype.
He was like that guy.
I want that guy.
And I was Pally Reese because during COVID we got put into bands and we're allowed up once a week to practice. So I met Reese and went to HMV to get his Grana CD.
Is that the story of your meeting? That was been tight ever since.
That's funny. It's just me. He's like, oh, I've got a Fontaines ticket. Do you want to go? I didn't even know who they were, but I knew folk around here. I was like, hey, Fontaines, I love Fontaines. Let's go. And I went, and then I can't remember, man, we ended up just getting fucked. And then we got there like Fontaines. The guy's like, you can catch it in the last 20 minutes up there. I don't know how we missed the whole gig. After that, we appeared Pally and hit a badge and spoons, and I was like, right, anyway. That's not anyway, so after that, I mean, Dolman was our class, and we just became pals there. So we started the band. Needed a drummer.
Yeah, it was just a college band to start with, and we had the name Ribena Boys originally. If anybody remembers that.
Yeah,
Sam Bray's from Scunnet as well. Scunnet and Bittersweet and Frank's House as well. Yeah, a plethora of bands. Sam Bray's was in it, and then he obviously couldn't because he was in other bands at the time. He couldn't keep going with it, so then we got Scott Simpson in, who I've known since like all of high school. We've been brothers.
Yeah.
Brothers.
I mean, Reese met him. Reese was messaging me. He's like, oh, this guy's so sound. This guy's the best. This guy's class. I'm like, can he play guitar? He's like, probably. He's class.
That's nice. Like, and you guys have just all been like inseparable since.
Yeah,
really.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much, aye.
So you guys are from Loch Winnock. A few of you are from Loch Winnock.
Simpsons from Loch
So
Winnock.
are you not from Loch Winnock?
I'm from Johnson.
Oh, you're from Johnson.
Yeah, I'm from Johnson.
Oh.
Close enough, you know.
Yeah.
I'm in between Loch Winnock and Paisley.
Yeah, you can like mix between.
Yeah, I'm the middleman. And then Struan, he's from fucking Balloch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's from
The
ages
more
away.
you know.
He's Loch Lomond.
Closer to.
Yeah, Reese is a Paisley boy.
Girvan, South Ayrshire.
Are you actually?
Yeah, we're from all over the globe, man.
Why did I think you were all from? I don't know why I thought you were all from Loch Winnock.
So like tearing out like 3 Loch Winnock based pages.
All the Loch Winnock questions.
There we go. Can't use that one.
So, because I remember, Adam, I think I've seen you play, like, it was years ago, there's a wee, like, community centre.
Yeah, the Village Live Nights.
Yeah, so I remember, like, seeing you there. Like, so you, like, were a solo performer, so did you just, like, you started off doing that, and then you kind of, that's then when you met?
Yeah, because I done, like, the solo stuff for, like, ages, just songwriting and doing things like Village Live Night, and then I was, like, always trying to release music of my own, and then when we done, like, the college band, I was, like, night and day.
Yeah.
Like, you get, like, a song with just you and a guitar, and then all these boys that make it, like, so much bigger and just more epic, like, yeah, it was a no-brainer, and I've just not looked back since.
Nah, so do you still do wee bits on your own?
Wee bits and bobs. Sometimes I'll go down to like Bungalow with like Freya for like Paint and Pint or Bungalow place in Paisley, best music venue in Paisley.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'll do like wee things here and there like in Bungalow and that, and still do like work on some solo stuff. Maybe one day I'll release some solo shit, but I'm more focused on Leisureland right now.
Yeah. So what was the name change? So you were, of course, you said you've where Ribena Boys. So what made you change?
Well,
the
we
name?
knew we needed to change Ribena Boys.
I was against changing it.
Everyone would always be like to us, "Oh, why is it called Ribena Boys?" And we're like, "Yeah, I don't know." And they were like, "Oh, it's not really the best." And we're like, "I know." And then soon we finally changed it. They were like, "Oh, I kind of liked Ribena Boys." We were like, well, "Where was this? Where was this energy like fucking months ago?" Yeah.
I like that. So I was gonna ask you, there's a place in Paisley, there's like a wee cafe, and it's called Leisureland. So is that
yeah. That is.
So is that a place you would like hang out?
That is where we would go on Sundays when we'd had like a busy weekend, and you're just there regretting all your choices, and you go to Leisureland and you get the all day breakfast, and one day we're like, we really need to change the name, and we're all sitting in Leisureland and we're like, about Leisureland.
Yeah.
And then it
I
stuck.
remember loosely saying Leisureland for about 2 months before that. And everyone was like, nah.
I've prepared my story.
Dawn's like, Leisureland. I was like, yes. I loved it. We went in. We'd always go in like pure rough as toast, man, like horrible. We'd go in. I mean, once we went in at like 6 a.m, they just got.
I didn't go. I actively refused to go that day. No, like it opens in half an hour. I was like, I'm no fucking. I'm going to sleep.
At 12 o'clock, he's like, just want to go to Leisureland. I'm like, nah, bro, we're chilling. I went just getting the rolls in. I felt bad, but I like always used to go about like usual boys.
Yeah, that's how regulars were at Leisureland. We've got a usual order.
So you still go. Still go.
Not as much. We try to, you know. It's getting knocked in soon, I'm sure.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like, no like worries with copyright or anything. You know,
what?
we've got the name. I think.
No holiday big breakfast.
I was more sad about like the place that we built so many memories closing down and that,
I'm thinking
about
it like business, you know.
Busby held the punch machine record.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Busby, our pal Adam
We
Clear.
watched him for hours, man. Like, there's a machine.
There's
like,
a punch
ball.
machine like
Oh,
what it.
literally, I was like,
man.
what do you mean?
As soon as he got it, he got the record, then broke his arm, and someone beat it like 2 days later.
What did they beat it? I didn't even know
You
someone
tell me,
did
I'm
it.
sure he tell me you got beaks. He's like, I'll never beat them.
I need to wait for the arm to recover.
That's I didn't know what. So there's like games.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that-
like a
pool
it's a
hall.
pool
Oh,
hall,
I thought
and
it
then
was
there's just
like
a wee cafe in
Oh,
there.
so I'm
So the cafe's
so I didn't-
actually called Munchies. It's inside Leisureland.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
mad.
right.
Yeah, it's
So
got
is it
like
open
puppies and all
like
that.
tonight? Like, is it opened at night time?
No,
No.
that's weird as well because it's a pool house. So you'd think it
Yeah,
would be,
you'd
but nah.
think.
Nah, it's just like when does it shut? Like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
And no, the wee cafe shut. Yeah, the wee cafe shuts. Then the Leisureland shuts. Like we used to go after work till like 6 maybe. It shuts.
That's not
It's not too bad. We used to go like at 5:30 or something.
Yeah, that is where the name
cool.
came from.
That's really interesting because I was thinking I was actually sitting in Ugly Duck, and Ugly Duck is like a pub like across like the road from it, down the road, and I was thinking like, I was thinking of like different questions and things like that I wanted to speak to you
Because
about,
on the
and I was like, yeah, is that it?
on the first our EP, like that's a picture for it. The cover is outside Leisureland, so we've just got Leisureland above us. We don't need to do any editing or that, you know.
Do they know that like that's where your band
I
name
think
came
so.
from?
Alec,
Well,
Alec
actually
definitely
not
knows,
sure.
man. I think
Yeah.
my times you come in, still seem like, we named the band after you. Coming in with the t-shirts on and that.
I like that. So what like first? I know you said you performed, you know, for years, and then how the band how you met. So were like when you were were you always into music? What made you kind of get into music? Like, you know, wanted to like perform.
Oh, I was an emo man.
And
I used to, you know, I think my brother taught me guitar when I was pure wee, and then I played that wee bit, and then I think when I was in maybe like first year, I kind of started playing bass guitar. And that's when I started turning into a wee goth, man. So I was playing all the class and the Alexandra tunes and all that. And then, I don't know, I just kind of stuck to it. And apparently I was alright at it. I'm not good at much else.
Yeah,
So I was like,
alright.
yeah,
I
that'll be
doubt
alright.
that.
I started writing tunes, and it's, I think I never even sang before with folk. And then it's when like my old kind of band's manager, I think it wasn't like a manager, but he just kind of gave us advice and did things with us. He just kind of told me, he's like, right, can you sing this? And I was like, I tried it. And then everyone stood up and they're like,
Well, standing
folk
ovation.
were shaking my hand and I'm kidding on. No one said anything, but I was like, oh, this is alright, this
Yeah,
isn't
but
hard.
you like
I
it.
started that and just kind of wrote songs on from there.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that as well. So when it comes to like writing music, do you all kind of like write songs, or is it one particular person that writes the songs?
I mean, I do like a lot of writing, but whenever I'm writing now, especially if I know it's going to be a song for the band, I'll like do bits and bobs, and I'll kind of come to them with like an unfinished piece and be like, right, what we doing with this?
Yeah.
Even like lyrics, I'll put lyrics there, but I'll pretty much keep all the lyrics as like placeholder. Nothing's
Right, okay.
concrete. Like if they want to change anything, we can.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Unless there's like one thing I really like, I'm like, that's not
Yeah,
changing.
that-
But
we
like,
do other stuff, don't we? Like
Yeah.
sometimes we'll write our own verses. Sometimes we'll do a whole tune of mine. So then it's usually a Jared Dolan's, and then Simpson wrote some stuff as well.
Yeah.
Now we're working on stuff that Reese has written. So definitely we're kind of getting things in there.
yeah.
Struan can just look at something like 2 seconds. Just come up with
Yeah,
something
Struan's
real
just
shit,
like
man.
the heart and soul of the band, man. He's
Yeah.
just the groove.
That's
if it
cool.
wasn't Struan, Leisureland wouldn't be the same, you know?
Nah. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Big up, Struan.
Yeah, big up Struan.
Nah, that's interesting, because I was also wondering, see, when it comes to writing a song, is it true that it's easier to write a sad song like than it is to write a happy? How is that?
100%, because like everyone, I feel like sad emotions are easier to like pull from and like
Right.
write about, whereas like if you can write a pretty basic sad song and it'd be really good. Whereas like if you're writing a like happy song, it can just sound cheesy and like corny and pretty like shit. To be honest, like it's weird, but like it's a lot easier.
So is that why like a lot of sad songs just have like a happy beat, like they have like the kind of more, it sounds more upbeat with the instruments?
Yeah.
Like
that. Yeah.
It kind of fixes it a wee bit. Like if it's just you a guitar, sometimes you're like, oh, this guy feels sorry for himself. So you're sitting with a band, you're like, this rock star feels sorry for himself.
So you guys have just signed not long ago to a new new management. Yeah, you've got new management. Sorry, and it's a Crowded Flat.
Crowded Flat.
Yeah,
Glasgow based. Fucking that came about. We were doing. They asked us to play King Tut's. They were doing a thing that they do called Crowded Pub. They do it in like Sleazy's, and I think they've done some in Variety as well. They asked us to come.
We literally played it in Variety.
That wasn't King Tut's.
We did.
Oh right, yeah, we've done one in Variety, but as well.
I think they might do Variety, you know.
Okay, I was like, what? It was in a King Tut's spot, and then when we were done, I think I was leaving, and George and Selena, who are our managers now, came up to me at the time, and they were like, "Oh, I've got a wee question." I was like, "What?" And then they were like, "We would really like love to sign yous. Like everyone else in Crowded Flat saying we don't have space for another band, but we think we do." And I was like, I already know it's a yes, and it's like the. Shout out to George and Selena, like they guys are fucking banging.
Babysit me, man.
Yeah, they babysit us all. To be honest,
it's like I'll put down a pint, either George or Selena will grab it, and make sure.
That's sweet.
I'm terrible, man. Like I'd knock everything over.
So who was your manager before? It was just
kind of us like sorting it all out. So it kind of took a big like weight off of our shoulders and all, with them coming in and helping out, just like sorting gigs, and we're kind of moving from playing Paisley often to trying to just get a lot more gigs in Glasgow and stuff, and that really helped us out as well.
Yeah, you guys have played at quite a few places as well, you know.
Yeah, and counting.
Yeah, and where's your favourite place that you've played, or the best gig that you've played?
And I think the sound out of all the places that we played is probably like the best sound is Bungalow.
Big up Rab, and George,
and
big
up all of them.
All of them.
And
SJ.
He watched it. I don't know all these people. I'm like, big up.
I don't know, man. I think I like the sound of Bungalow. My favourite gig was that one. Was it 13th Note? That one we played.
Yeah, but we don't talk about 13th Note.
Everyone was like throwing stuff on stage and all that. Like, I remember going on stage and thinking, oh, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I was wrecked. I was gonna get Struan's pal Stuart to jump. I was like, Stuart, should I jump on, do a bit of bass? Like, I did not think I could play it. But it went alright. I think it went well.
We also done a Christmas gig was that a year ago now?
Must have been, yeah.
About a year ago in Bungalow, and that one was like banging because we organised all that ourselves. It was for one of our singles, I think, releasing, and it was like so packed. And it was funny because like even when like Tommy and that came in, you could see them like looking a bit like, fuck's going on tonight? Because it was like that packing, you get me?
I mean, Reese was dressed like
Reese was dressed as Jesus. I was dressed as Santa for one song because I had like cargos and that on underneath it. And you've seen me at gigs like how sweaty I get. So like one song with like 4 layers, I was like, no. I just thought I was gonna fucking faint, man.
Oh man. Like that's the thing, you guys always bring like such a good crowd. Like you always have the place jumping.
We try, man.
Yeah,
we try.
You do. And as well, people always know I know the lyrics to your I love I know like most of the lyrics to your songs, I'm not gonna lie. I love it. You see people like dancing and singing, and that must feel good. You must be really proud.
Like the first few gigs where you start hearing people sing back, you're like, shit. And then when it just gets louder and louder with every gig, you're like, fucking hell, this is banging.
Yeah. For those that might not know, like, what would you say your style is? Like your style of like music. You had to like.
I feel like I don't know. I guess like.
What does Simpson always say? Alternative.
Alternative.
We're like indie poppy, but we're quite like I don't know. I like to think we do some stuff like with like a bit of blues and that. Like
a bit of blues, a bit of soul, like mixed in with all like the indie poppy sort of rock stuff.
Yeah.
Like we are probably like put under as like indie /pop/rock, but I like to think we're a little bit of everything, you know.
Yeah.
Indie rap, grime and hip hop. TikTok.
I like that. So, as you released a song in November, on November was the 23rd, it was Jamaica Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about that because you were saying about your style there, and I think that correct me if I'm wrong, but I think your style has changed. Has it changed a wee? That's
I'd
a wee
say
bit
definitely.
different.
I think it's
Somewhat.
always changing, you know.
Yeah, that's
Like the next EP
interesting.
we're working on as well, not saying
Oh,
too
okay.
much,
Oh,
not saying too much,
surprise.
but the next EP is like very sort of like dreamy, more like sort of trippy sort of sounding.
Yeah.
We're going for like mixed in with some like classic, just like Leisureland sound and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of all there is to give away. I'm not giving it.
Yeah.
Not giving it
Aye,
away.
it's not like I'm singing the song in it, you know. I'm giving them a wee taste.
So when do you think, when is the, or is it secret, when's the EP going to be?
No time soon. We don't have
No.
any date or anything
That's
yet,
fair
but
to
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Oh,
We're just
yeah.
working on it. It's getting
Yeah.
built from the ground up right now.
Oh,
It's looking good.
Cool. And where is it you guys work? And like, what studios is it you
Do you know what
guys
it's
like?
called? Oh
work
my
in?
God,
It's
I don't
like
know
it's
what
like
it's
it's
called.
in like it's up at Townhead and it's like pure in the industrial estate. It's like this tiny wee random door.
Yeah.
And it leads to this bit, and I always say it's like a Nickelodeon apartment. You know what I mean? It looks so
It actually
Nickelodeon.
does. It looks like fucking
That's cool.
I
iCollege.
can't tell you what it is because there's like different stuff. There's like a nursery below it or something.
I don't think
I
there's
always,
a
I,
nursery
I always see like Wayne's drawings. Les
Yeah.
looks just getting creative.
yeah, that's just looking the time off. Look, Grindle, by the way, that's who records us.
Oh,
He
right,
is
okay, cool.
chef's kiss, man.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because I think in the studios, and you've been in here before when I said to
Yeah,
you where
that's
it
when we
was.
were recording with George Finlay
George.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah,
cool.
yeah, the days.
Yeah. Would you say that with your new management, would you say they have? I was thinking, do they maybe have like an impact on like your style? Like, kind of, have they given you like kind of?
I think
pointers
they
on
like
what
they
to
give us
kinda-
like tips on and like their opinions on like the songs that they like us to do and the styles that they like, but
Yeah.
they are very like they let us just do our own thing and just kind of be us, which is what I love about Crowded Flat so much as well.
Yeah.
They're not very like, oh, you need to do this or don't do that song, stick to it. Like, they let us just kind of be free and do what we
They're
want.
good at it as well. They'll tell us, but then they don't let us like just do anything. Like they'll tell us the bad gigs as well.
Yeah,
don't
like
do
we
this
always
one.
every gig opportunity we get now we send it to them, be like, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Like they are like Selena and George are our mum and dad right now when it comes to
Yeah.
like the music scene.
So do they come to a lot of the gigs as well?
yeah. They usually make pretty much all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
George's a gig photographer as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
right.
like-
So that's also handy. We
Yeah.
don't need to pay
Yeah.
for pictures.
that is handy.
And he always does. He did the concepts as well. I think it was his idea. He was like, "Is he going to this wheat field?" Like, just like if you're cutting each
I
other
think
in
that
that.
was yeah, true. But that was more like we just like we're so hopeless when George is like he's like, oh, what do you want to take pictures of? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like let's just meet up and take some pictures. Aye.
I think your pictures always look cool though. They always look, yeah, I like the one. There's a picture, guys, and it's like you're in the field. I really like that picture. Who took that one?
That was George.
Was that
yes,
George?
that was
yeah.
George.
Yeah, big up George. Nah, that's interesting. Was that whereabouts was that?
Glasgow.
Was
Somewhere.
that in Glasgow?
where was
Yeah,
it?
it was
Yeah.
like I think it was on a golf course because I'm
Yeah.
sure it was like we were at this park taking pictures at first. Then we moved up to the golf course, and then we were all like sitting like on top of each other and shit, getting pictures. And then like golfers were like just walking by. You know, like we
I think
must look
it's-
like fucking idiots.
There's one we're in the bunker. I think Simpson's go like that, and I'm going.
Where's the bunker?
No, like a bunker
Oh,
on a
and an
golf course.
actual-
Like,
oh,
but then it
right.
sounds like
It's
such
you know,
a
like
good
the thing
venue.
with like sand in it and golf courses.
Yeah. Yeah, love that. Yeah, I actually didn't know. No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like a bunker as in like I don't know. Like,
Like in a sick
in
as
the
well,
war,
fair.
like in a bunker. Like, I
Yeah, we're
don't-
in the trenches.
Feel that.
Right, it's alright.
So yeah, Connor, you have been putting on gigs recently and at different events. So tell me more about it. I want to know more.
Yeah, I think I enjoyed doing it with the band so much. I was like, I want to do this. I want to try and make a career out of it. I want to do it forever. It'd be sick. So I was like, I don't know. I think I asked Kirsty. I was like, should I give a hand? She's like, yeah. And like, Kirsty was like, you can get an introducing night. And I was like, well, I just wanted advice. And then before I knew it, I was on it. And I was like, right, let's do it. I was pure buzzing. Like,
Yeah.
Kirsty showed me hundreds, and she'd brought me in here to work with her as well and everything. She pure took me under her wing.
Okay.
So I did that, and then I set up my Christmas thing where I did like the Christmas Carol with Finlay. That apparently went down really well.
That did go
So
down.
I was happy with that. So I'm trying to do like different things with it, and then Freya's brought me in to help her do the next painting. I think is the next painting pint. As you can see,
Is
I'm
that
not doing
in
very well.
In March, yeah, is that the one?
The one endometriosis one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
so she's
Yeah.
got me on for that. So we've got some like ideas for that one and that, so I'm pure buzzing, man. Everyone go to that, it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
Also, the moment I was wanting to start talking about
my
Jungle on then the 21st of February. Imagine I say the date wrong on the podcast. That's likely.
I know, and then everyone shows up on the 21st.
Let's go. It's like the mod night, all the young teams there. 21st of Feb, I'm doing like a wee kind of jungle drum and bass speed garage night. I'm calling it Jungle, and we're doing the place up like a jungle. Me and my friend Finlay are working on it together, and he does set design. He's done set design for like the BBC and stuff, and that like assistant and stuff. So he's got some ideas. I want to make like mad stuff. I might better not say too much.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, we're getting a big cage. But
cool.
yeah, I'm pure buzzing, man. Like I'm trying to put hundreds of stuff together. So if you're free, come to Bungalow on Wednesday the 21st of February. £3 if you're in animal themed clothing.
Yeah, are you guys hearing
true?
this? Yeah. Oh, I can actually dress up. You want
yeah.
me to dress
No,
up?
don't get him.
All my gigs are gonna be £3 if you're dressing up.
Every time we're doing a photo shoot with George, that's his. They're like, "What do you want to do for the pictures?" He's like, "Can we dress up?"
Last meeting we had, George didn't even, I didn't even ask. He's like, "Colin, we're not dressing up." He's like, put your hand down.
I take it you love Halloween then.
I love Halloween, man.
Get ready
I love
for
Halloween.
I love Halloween too, but I love it on Halloween, not for like the rest of the fucking year.
I actually love it as well, man.
I did see that at when you did the Christmas night. You were dressed up, weren't you?
Yeah, I was actually the only one that wasn't as well. It was so mad. And the one we did at the lodge for Halloween.
Oh yeah, we done like a Halloween live stream.
Yeah.
And we were all dressed up as characters for Scooby-Doo.
Oh, cool.
That's my childhood cartoon
Yeah,
as well,
do you
so
like
that was a special moment for me.
Obviously, I was Velma. As well.
He was Velma, but he really pulled it off.
At first, I was like, I'm not wearing this. Like, not against it. I just
he was
it
the last to take
it
this
wasn't
off.
showing off my curves right. You know what I mean? I was like, why am I Velma? Like, I want to be someone cool. Like,
Velma's fucking pretty cool. See, if it wasn't for Velma, they wouldn't solve any fucking mystery.
the mystery of where's my glasses. Don't get me started.
She always finds
Anyway, put it on. We're watching Scooby Doo. Fuck, man. Then we watched it. I didn't take it off. I went to sleep. I woke up the next day and I'm dressed as Velma. Like, the next day.
You're gonna be like so offended, but I never really watched
What?
Scooby-Doo.
It's rough, man.
I know.
I was just going to pretend you didn't say that.
Yeah, so how do you do that? You didn't go to like uni to do event planning and anything. You just do that off your own back.
I
That's
just decided
amazing.
I wanted to do it and start it up. I was like, how can I do this?
Yeah.
I'm just I think I'm really lucky to have the people I've got at my disposal as well. Like my disposal.
Your disposal. That
helping me.
sounded a bit sinister.
I'm just really lucky to have the people to help me. Me. So like having like Kirsty, Freya, like people at the bungalow. I think so many people are just happy to give me a hand and stuff like that. And of course, like George and that are always happy to help me talk about stuff like that. So it's great. You've got like so many folk behind me. So I'm like, I might as well. I feel like I'm in the scene and I can like.
In the scene.
Man. I can just try and do some stuff with it, but I love putting events on. It makes me so happy. So like to be able to do that would be class.
Especially when they are like fucking class.
Exactly.
There is nothing better than putting on like a gig, even if it's like when we done it for like that Christmas one, and then you look about and it's packed, just everyone having a good time.
So
you're
good.
like
working at the bungalow. Like I know how annoying it is for everyone else. You see people who are working it. Like I'm sorry if
at
it's
least
packed.
you're not putting on like fucking Oasis tribute nights and that. I'm sure they're the worst ones.
True.
What's wrong with Oasis?
No, it's not.
I like Oasis.
It's the crowd.
Yeah. Oh,
it's the crowd.
actually,
It isn't the tribute band.
get
The
a wee
Tones.
bit rowdy.
Great folk, but something about Oasis just awakens something. Everyone's just
They all
scrap.
go like 80
Everyone's
again.
scrapping that, sticking the nut in each other.
Have they all got like their pretty green jackets
Oh,
on?
aye,
Do
of
they?
course,
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah. So you were saying that you mentioned a few names there, and we just kind of want to recap. Who? So Kirsty, for the people that might not know, who is?
Oh, so Kirsty
is
Fulton,
Kirsty?
she does the introducing nights for the bungalow, and then she's let me help with everything.
Yeah.
So that's good. So Kirsty does quite a few events at bungalow, and she works in here. She works like in that room over. Not right now because it's like 7:30. But she works in that room in there.
Think we
And
can get
of course, Freya as well.
Yeah.
You know Freya.
Freya was on the podcast last time, guys. So if you haven't checked that one out yet, please do go check that out. Now Freya's amazing, and she's been, of course, in the music scene for years as well. So it's nice. I think that's the thing. Everybody is just so helpful. You were saying like you're very lucky, like you know.
Yeah.
I feel the same, like because like, everybody's just so helpful, and it like gives you different pointers on different things, and we all just want to see each other do well. It's such a nice
It's
wee
just mad.
family.
Like everyone were pals up here. I didn't even I made pals with people just 'cause I liked them. And then
That's usually how
Every-
you make pals with people.
No, but Like fellas look like that girl, isn't it? No, I mean, like, I didn't know what the point was, and then I think everyone we hang about with is in some way like involved. Like not all the boys, but like kind of all the folk we met through in Paisley and all that. I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Even like
like yeah, everyone like even yourself. Doing this, like that's classy, having people in such different
like
areas
we
of
wouldn't have
industry.
been able to get on a podcast if we didn't have all these like banging pals that I was just like
maybe sit round a phone, yeah, I mean like have a cover that's our podcast.
Alright.
Cut that off the record.
Cut that bit apart.
So like, do you guys, I know you've got like, so you've got jobs outside doing your music, is the aim to do music like full time? Is that like your aim?
Hopefully,
Yeah.
that's what we're aiming for and working towards.
But do you think as well, like having it set, being able to like go to your work and then come back and like, you know, have gigs at the weekend or whenever it may be, it is kind of good because it's not a full-time thing. I mean, I know you do it a lot, but it's not a complete full-time thing, so it's still it's like it's your time to like
it's a bit of fun.
Like you're down. I was like, what's that
definitely
word?
like if it's like fucking Monday to Friday and work, and then Saturday you're playing like tuts or like sleazies or something. Something to look forward to. But then I always think like terrible hangover on Sunday and then straight back into work on Monday. Like I don't like that, but so, full time is what we're aiming for.
So when you play like a belter of a gig as well, like one of those like that Christmas ones, even though there's tons of folk there packing, like singing the tunes and that, you feel like you're pure class.
Yeah, top of the world.
Monday you realise you're actually not famous.
You're like, oh wait, I'm not actually a rock star or anything.
Oh man, well you know what, yous were in my top Spotify Wrapped, so like yous are famous.
We were 8 people's number one.
Really?
8
what?
people.
That's it.
If you're one of the 8 people, thank you very much.
Nah, that's well impressive.
I know. We were chuffed with it. There was like we were on like a good number of people's top 5 as well, but 8 people's number 1. So they're the people that matter to me.
I think what was I think Waster that
Waster's definitely our biggest song. Scarlet Eyes is actually, I think that's still like bigger in terms of listens and that, but like in terms of like our fans and like pals that come to the gigs all the time, Waster is probably the number 1. I think Jamaica Streets is catching up.
Yeah, that they're all, to be honest, they're all good and they're all really catchy. Like I do like them. So see, like your creative process, how does that kind of like, what is your like work when it comes to like, is it like things that go on? Because I did notice like in a lot of your lyrics, you know, there's like references, not like necessarily yourselves, but there is references to drugs and things like
drugs,
that.
Sophie.
Drugs.
Are you serious?
What?
Drugs.
You're accusing me?
Drugs. You're accusing me.
God, what the hell is drugs?
God, what the hell is this? Drugs.
Nah, never. So like, would you say that like, you know, in the music industry, you know, that is quite like,
I think quite a lot. Some stuff's definitely inspired by some wilder nights when we were on my birthday on alcohol. On my birthday, my 21st. That's when we started writing Scarlet Eyes.
Yeah, that's where we got the chorus of Scarlet Eyes. So it would have been like 12 at night, maybe even.
That's generous. I remember the boy who downstairs was banging with his broom.
Because it was Simpson was playing these chords and we're freestyling. No, we were just freestyling. And then Simpson played these chords. I was like, whoa, what was that? I was like, is that yours? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, keep playing them. And then we were freestyling over and over again. I think Simpson said the first line like, I hate my choices, I hate my vibe. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck was that? And then we like freestyled that like chorus that night, and then Scarlet Eyes just get built like from there. And there was a downstairs neighbour getting raging, and we were all like, shut the fuck up, we're writing right now.
We're making something right now.
We're making some music right now.
My verse was about that night as well.
Because he says, wake up feeling shitter with a slit on my eyebrow because his cousin shaved his eyebrow that night.
What?
And the lyrics actually changed recently.
Yeah, the lyrics have recently changed to wake up feeling shitter with Scott's name in my thigh now.
So someone get a tattoo?
Someone.
You got a tattoo? Oh my goodness.
It's awful. I mean, that was right. And Sarah's like, why did you do that? I'm like, he's my boy.
And it's not even small. It's like from here to here,
huge.
like Scott. And he's not wrote it he's not got the nicest handwriting either.
Oh my, was that like in someone just did that?
And that
in
was
a
in a shed.
In a shed, that's even
Yeah,
worse.
it was in a shed, that is worse.
He did he gave a lassie a butterfly tattoo, but he did half it, chilled, had a snout and a bottle of wine, and then did the other half.
Did no one ever tell you don't get you don't get tattooed?
Yeah, well, our pal.
It's a story, but it's funny, I guess.
We did a couple. I got Buzz to do one on it. Looked class.
I know.
Buzz
it's called Granto. Granto bought a tattoo gun, and we shouldn't have. we just should have let him hide that and like never bring it out. I almost gave myself one as well. I tattooed him one night, and then I was looking at my arm and I was like, I'm gonna give myself a wee something, and then like woke up the next morning and seen this like wee squiggly line. I was like,
oh my goodness.
What's that called? Like the wee hang in the shower? A
Skewer?
Yeah, like the wee like...
A what? A skewer?
That's like
thing.
Liver? No, liver.
Scrunchy? Liver?
Scrunchy.
And it's like...
I think it's a
They're
liver.
class, man.
Yeah.
I always end up making them pure fall apart as well.
What?
What
How?
you doing with them?
Yeah, no, I've never had a liver fall apart. I think the one I've got I've had for like a year.
Fair.
What? So you were saying about like freestyling. So like you were like kind of just sitting and like kind of came. So I have seen you freestyle before, Adam. So like, how is that? Because that I feel like that's like,
do you know,
that's so scary. Like
so
to just
was,
get up and like,
I think this is a friend that you've got as well, Jamie Welsh.
Yeah.
He's like the guy that actually properly got me into freestyling. Like I used to just take like verses that I'd wrote and pretend I was freestyling, and then people would be like, that freestyle was banging. I was like, it's not a freestyle. Yeah, I was like, that was not a freestyle. But then once I started hanging out with Jamie, like he just opened me up to that, and I think like with him it's a different like story when you're in his, like just doing it used to, that's like fine, but then up on stage it is a lot more nerve-wracking. But it's one of the things that's like you just need to like get on with it and not think about it.
Jam's good for that.
Yeah,
well,
jam every Tuesday at Bungalow.
It's a jury of your peers as well, you know what I mean? Like it's all our pals, and that's, I don't mind. Like I love it because Sam knows when I get up there, he pure loves it because like, he just gets a break for ages. Because I pure like, see when I got a few drinks in me and I'm up in the jam, terrible man. I'm actually like an Uncle Geena best man. So like, I just don't stop, you know what I mean? Like he pure loves it 'cause he doesn't need to for a while.
oh man.
I crack out like a shite one, then I've got to do a good one next. Do a good one. So that's class. Let's do another one.
That's the thing about jam though, right? You can just get up and like jam.
Yeah,
Not
just
like,
do what you want.
just get up and like do whatever, have a bit of fun with it. Like, you know what I mean? There's no pressure.
Yeah, because jamming as well, it's like sometimes you like like you can just come up with some of the coolest shit on the spot, and then you're like, whoa, and then that can just send you into like writing a brand new tune.
Yeah. Have you been up on stage before, like jamming, and then you're like come down and you're like, whoa, that sounds
Like sit with me, there's
yeah.
definitely been like some lyrics I've said like when I've been jamming and I'm like, right, remember that. And then when I go home I'll be like locked in fucking writing something.
I remember one time we were in the bungalow and you and Jamie is as you were talking about Jamie, he also works in the bungalow, and you were saying there was you were up freestyling and you put it on the TV, like the outfit, was it like the tech Rand had like a randomizer on, and you guys like, do you remember
Was
that?
I there then?
Yeah, you were there.
Was I doing that?
And he like had the randomizer on and it would pick random words, and you were up with Jamie.
Was it?
Yeah, you were. I'm sure.
I must have been fucking
I'm
drunk
sure.
that night.
I'm
You
sure.
love freestylers.
I do love a
Yeah,
freestyle, but I
I'm
don't
sure
remember
you
this randomizer.
I'm sure you were there. I'm like pure making that up.
That is
like,
something me and Jamie
yeah, I
have done
think so,
before.
yeah, and it was, like,
I like that,
random
but that's my
words.
like I
Yeah.
prefer doing that freestyling because then it's
Yeah.
like once you've ran out of the rhyme, you can get another word and just like then that takes you onto like a
everyone
different
gets
fucking
that.
road.
See we're on it, like see met a folk. That sounds so. See when we're drinking. See when I feel like. Dylan just keeps coming up to me and going, give me a word, give me a word.
I do that. I do that if I'm drunk enough and we start freestyling. I'll be like, right, word.
Last time he pulled me aside, he's like, pick a tune for that playlist.
Yeah, I've
That's
got
my
a beats playlist. And I'll be like,
playlist.
right, pick a tune, pick a word.
Oh man. So like, see when you're up on stage, see the whole like. I was talking to somebody about this yesterday. See the whole stage presence. Can I just say, Adam, all of your stage presence, but see the way you like jump about and stuff, and you can still sing. I'm like, whoa. Like, how do you do that? Is that a whole thing?
I don't know.
Like that's something that's.
Because as you were saying, like I used to just do like the solo stuff, so I was so used to having like just my guitar and me. So then when I like originally we done like first started the band, I was very like just holding the mic, like didn't really know what to do. And then this is kind of cringe, right? But like I watched, like the Elvis movie with fucking what's that guy's name? Something Butler, Austin Butler. Yeah, I watched that and see like just seen all of like the dancing and shit. I was like, I should probably start doing something like that.
Yeah.
And then like after that, I just slowly incorporated it, and now it's just like so natural. I feel kind of weird with a guitar.
Elvis.
Elvis to
his
Elvis.
ringtone's trouble.
Yeah, my ringtone's like do, and I go, are you looking for Dolan?
I love that. So would you say like you're in when it comes to inspiration, who is like your biggest sort of like your big when it comes to like artists and like bands, like who? Yeah,
I'm very like Paolo, I think, with like the soul, but I kind of like to keep it poppy and rocky as well. And then there's another guy that I've Willie J. Healy and stuff. I really like love all sort of artists like that, like a bit of soul but still with like catchiness and like a bit of funk and shit. Like that's kind of me, but I just can't play all that, so I kind of put it on to these boys to help me with the rest.
I don't even know. I think I just take different things from different places. But I listen to a lot of soul. That was like my one genre on Spotify. Like my piece and genre. It's just
soul.
Like getting Spotify right, literally just soul. Like, just sat in the butter it. Like, just soul. Like Etta James and Sam Cooke, people like that. I absolutely love. But I like I said, I used to be a wee emo and that, so like we had heavier bands and that I liked. Like I used to take things from them vocally, which is probably why my voice breaks all the time now. Like I love Enter Shikari, which is nothing like what I do, but Shikari are great.
I wasn't.
No, I can love them.
Love.
Yeah. So Connor, you're in a few bands, aren't you?
Yeah,
like,
I'm in 2 at the moment.
Yeah. So how is that? Is that not quite hard to like? I'd get confused what days practice is on or something.
Trust me, it gets confused what days practice is on.
The boys pure phone me like, we'll be at the house in 10 minutes, and they'll be like 40 minutes.
Like, right, I'm just going to jump in for a show. Like the day before this, he phoned me and it was like 6:20. We want to be here for 7. He's like, me and Sarah just walking into Morrison's. And then me and Lizzie looked up how long it takes. We're like 20 minutes. What?
Yeah. You're the type of guy we need to say like, we'll know for if you're in again, we need to say like, guys,
half an hour early.
I was only like 2 minutes late as well.
I know.
No, you're fine. There's plenty of time.
I was just great. So I think Townsman, and the whole part of the reason, I mean, we kind of started Townsman was cause Leisureland's right, but it's so like we take Leisureland so seriously. Like we don't well I do now. At times we haven't before we learned a lesson. But now I think things are getting really serious, obviously with the management and stuff, and we need to kind of do things. We're gigging a lot less because
we're trying to like build attraction to our gigs. Like you don't want to be like just one every fucking week.
So I think the whole
then it's like we'll just catch them next week.
The whole foundation behind Townsman, I think, was just that it's pure chill. I mean, we don't think about it. Like most of the time, we try and get practices with Andrew as well, but Andrew stays up like East Kilbride. Is it East Kilbride? I hope so. East Kilbride and that, but we're obviously on Paisley, so we usually just go to Finley's and chill out and play some tunes and that. And that's how we get the harmonies and stuff. And then everything's pure chill and just seems to have worked out so far, but we'll find out with this next gig. So next gig, so you're playing soon, aren't you? You guys
playing twice that night.
So let the lovely listeners know where will that be?
Bungalow, of course. Bungalow. So you know this is a sore spot for me. It's 8th.
Yes, Thursday 8th.
I think it's the poster. It's so bad example, so I need to know. Poster had like just the font of the 8. I was like, is that a 6? Tell everyone. I was like, no, it's just folk. Is that the 8th? I was like, no, it's the 6th, bro. Like, it was the 8th. But yeah, so it's Townsman and then Leisureland and then Frank's house, which is like the whole bungalow rolled into one band. Yeah. Like plus even more extra regs.
Frank's house,
Frank's house is great, man. Especially when they sing like keys. That's something. My keys.
I'm really excited. I didn't realise there were so many. In
that like all of us, like all of the bands are just pals. Yeah. So like that gig, I think it's just going to be like heavy banging. I think if you can try and make it down. Yeah, no,
that'll be. And again, guys, the Bungalow is a music venue in Paisley. For those of you who don't know,
the best music venue in Paisley.
So, what are the plans for Leisureland? I know you were saying about new music, and you don't want to tell me too much about it just now. It's a wee surprise, but and you're working on it. So, have we got gigs coming up with? I know you were saying about the one on the 8th.
Yeah, we've got the one on the 8th. We're unsure. We might have some exciting news for March, but we don't know anything yet, so we won't spill any beans. Yeah. And then we're also thinking we might have some stuff for April, but nothing really fully confirmed yet. And that we're just taking it slow, and then we're looking for maybe like a headline or something end of the year, but just kind of try to build up. And because we're doing this new EP, trying to introduce some of these songs to like our sets and get people to know them, build some hype around them before it comes out.
Oh, sorry, I'm so bad for interrupting folk, man. I was not the right person to have a podcast. What was I even saying there?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? No.
Talking about the gigs, what we got.
Oh yeah, that's it. So I think we've applied for a few festivals as well.
Yeah, maybe hopefully
just so we can get the name out there a wee bit. Hopefully.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what we're just trying to do for like this year just kind of build up more of a reputation,
Yeah.
more of a wee bit of a hype, more of a
Yeah.
buzz around us.
I think you guys are doing amazing. Like to be, yeah, like you really are, and I think you do have a good following. You know what I mean? And I get what you mean. Though you always just want to like get it bigger and
Yeah,
yeah.
strive for
Yeah.
more, you know.
Now that's super exciting, guys. I'm really pleased for you. And you see as well, like a lot of there's been quite a few Glasgow bands that played like Transmit. I remember I see in it, so you never know, like, cause there was like a few stages. There was like the King Tut stage. I'm sure there's quite a few. So you never know, like.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that. How does that work when you like for festivals? I've always
I
wondered.
think a
Do you
lot
know?
of it's online application, but I
Is
think
it?
Selena's just been grafting it out, bless her. I
Yeah.
think she's just been
Yeah.
applying for us non-stop, like, for
Yeah.
things, so.
Yeah, we're useless with applications
No.
I
like
wouldn't
that.
even. I wouldn't know
We're-
where to
like
start.
get see, like I'll be alright, and then see when it gets to the bit, and it's like, oh, like tell us a bit about yourself. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, we're 5 guys,
No, that-
pretty chill.
Crowded Flat wrote a beautiful like biography.
Oh yeah,
for us
they
as
like they
well,
wrote like
it's
it's on our
amazing.
Spotify, and it's like at the very bottom of it, it's like the wee like about us, like the artist
Oh.
thing. And I don't know who wrote it. I'm not going to say a name in case it's the wrong name. But like it's like I remember I was reading it. I was like, "Fuck it, this guy's got away with words." I was,
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
yeah, it made it sound fucking
You
like
must know it's
beautiful.
not like from us, but like, Leisureland are a pure 5-piece band.
So see, like so yous are all like friends. So see, outside when you're playing, yous all like still like hang out together and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's a bit like
Yeah.
difficult cause of like the distance between like all of us, so it's
yeah.
hard to get like a like just all of us hanging it, which is kind
Yeah,
of
the
brittle.
one
But we do
kind.
try. We try
Yeah.
as much
we
as we
definitely
can.
we make it for big ones like we were. Well, Struan didn't make. Struan couldn't make it, but the rest we were all there for Reese's birthday.
Yeah,
So
aye,
it's
we
the
try.
different
We try our
things,
hardest, but it is difficult with just how far away we are sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it so special, I guess. Then when yous are all together and when yous are get to perform together, you know, it proper. Yeah, it's nice.
Mm.
So see the gigs that you have coming up. Do you want to just recap on when they are for our listeners?
Don't. Yeah.
For the one on the
The 8th, aye,
yeah,
that's pretty much all we've
yeah.
got coming up.
The
But the
8th,
8th of February, because it's his band,
it's your
Townsman,
band,
and then Leisureland, and then
yeah,
Frank's
yeah.
house.
So you're gonna be just like
He's played
on the
twice.
stage. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh man, should be alright.
No,
But
that'll be cool.
I'm scared because he'll like get off stage and he'll be like, "Wait, celebrate," and then he'll be like getting back on stage.
Back on, celebrated.
How did that gig go? The New Year's did you do New Year's resolution? No.
Tuts.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
did
that
go?
went
How was
went
it
really
playing?
well. We were the opener, so we were on first,
Ah.
but it was sold out. Which
Oh,
and that was our
that's
first show of the year. So like
That
first
must
show
have
of the year
felt
being sold out tuts, we were pretty fucking chuffed with
Yeah.
that.
That must have felt
And
good
it was
to
like
you.
it was definitely the busiest we've ever seen it. And I always love it because see at Touch especially, we opened quite. I think the past 3 or 2 times we've opened, and it's like it's always dead. People are just getting in and they're just getting drinks, and you're like, shit, is it going to be dead? Is it going to?
Yeah.
And then by the time we're like 2 songs into the sets, most people are like down at the front, all like quiet listening. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, we're doing something right.
That's good. That's amazing as well, performing it like Tuts. Like I love that.
And I think that was our 5th.
I think
Really?
Yeah.
5th or something like that, and we only played it for the first time last year, so they
Wow.
must like us.
Yeah. Like, and there's been quite a few for people that don't know, King Tut's is a music venue in Glasgow, and there have been quite a few big artists.
If you
bands
go there,
playing
you
it.
see all the big artists on the stairs on the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah. It's very
Hopefully
good.
Leisureland
We'll
will
get
be
a
on there
Sharpie
one day.
next time.
Yeah, oh man, that's so smart.
We'll get brought
Just like
back, but
cross out like fucking Paolo's name or
you
something.
get us off the bill, but try and get us off the steps.
It's good. Would you say when you play a gig in Glasgow, it's like, because I've spoke to people before and they said that it's quite different when you're usually playing in Paisley. Is it harder to kind of get people to come to and
Yeah,
vice versa? Do you
definitely.
think? Like,
Definitely, but like the thing I love the most that like I've noticed, especially in the last year, like we'll be doing gigs in Glasgow, and we used to when we first started, it's like messaging all your pals through the week, like, oh here, this is
come.
when we're playing, come get your tickets, come. And we just don't really do that anymore.
No.
But we know the usuals that will be there,
Yeah.
and then we're like, fuck man, I don't think we've really sold that much tonight, and then all these people start coming in saying like, all right, and I'm like, all right, and then it'll be like someone you've not seen in ages that you're like, you don't even know how they knew that the gig was on, and they're like, oh, we've seen that you were playing, that you come down. So it's like, although it is definitely harder for a lot of people to come down to Glasgow, we still always get like a good crowd, and like a lot of people still show up for us. Like
first 3-4 times we played in Glasgow, it was this mad thing. Like, every time we played,
oh yeah, we
the
had
trains were always off.
Trains always off.
Never on.
Yeah. Like, it was so brutal because you would only find out like on the day or like the day before, and what just break the table. Yeah, and it was actually like we're the worst luck, and it's not happened in a while, so we're really hoping that doesn't happen anytime soon.
Have you heard like, was it bad? Someone was saying last night at Bung, is it bad luck or good luck to put on the is it lottery when you get bad luck? Have you ever heard? I just came to my head there. Have you ever heard that?
I've heard. Sorry.
Or is it good luck? I was just thinking like to put on the lottery when you get good luck. No, maybe if that happened, then you need to put on the lottery.
Oh, true. Actually, get a few scratches like, just in case.
That's not the lottery.
No, it is.
Is it? Is a scratch in the lottery?
It's
maybe.
Like, I don't know. Sorry, that pure just came to my
head.
I don't actually. That was really random, but like, I just think it's actually like I don't know. Never mind. Anyway, but
if we have bad luck again, we'll put on the lottery, and then we just end up losing like the lottery. We're like, fuck.
Yeah,
one
guys,
lucky
let
dip,
me know.
please.
Yeah, I don't.
One lucky dip.
All right, lucky dip. Aye, we Euro Millions lucky dip.
Oh, Euro Millions, that's the one. Postcode lottery.
Nah, postcode lottery shit. You lose more money.
Say that in there, mate.
I never did that. But see, I do like a wee adventure though, like on the train. I like it when there's gigs like that in Glasgow and stuff like that because it gets you. Yeah, it's a wee adventure. But I do like it though when like being at Bungalow because you are just like I can leave my house and it takes me like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like a 5-minute train drive as well if it really comes to it.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Well, guys, thank you again for like coming on, and honestly, I've had a great time chatting with you. And of course, I've got the teapot. So I wanted to get you guys engaged with us, and I thought it'd be a wee bit fun. The teapot. We're gonna do spill the tea. We're spilling the tea. So I got like some questions from some of our listeners and followers on Instagram. So I wanted to. Yeah, I thought it would just be a bit of fun to like share them. So I'm gonna, I just like bring them out. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Q&A received.
So we're gonna spill some tea.
Yeah. At least this isn't like an Instagram Q&A, but that's all.
I think my hand's too big to like. It's fine.
Just spill it. Spill the tea.
Yeah,
spill the milk.
Spill the tea, so.
Alright, spill the tea, Soph. Whoa. I was like, where is all these questions? She's like, nobody actually answered.
I was like, oh no, like what if like, but like actually loads of people like sent me questions. I was like, well, there were so many. It was great. These are very interesting people, you know, lots of people wanted to know mad things. So do Leisureland ever regret not having matching bleached hair like all the other boy bands?
So we are a boy band.
Simpson would like matching bleached hair. You would definitely like bleached hair for himself.
Rock it as long as if it comes in matching outfits, I'll do whatever, you know.
Oh my god! If we can dress up, then Connor's game.
So that times me and Simpson have accidentally shown up to gigs like we're in the same thing. One of us has to get changed.
Aye, and it usually yours is all like Sarah's.
There's still time to bleach our hair. There's always time. So we don't regret it yet.
I don't think mine needs that.
When Dolan starts to go, then we'll start regretting it.
So when I can't do it,
I know I was like, alright, that's an interesting one.
That's quite good, I actually like that.
Plus, also like I used to bleach my hair and it really, really hurts.
Hurts?
Yeah, the bleach it like proper like burns your scalp. It's really sore. It's not
bleach your hair,
good.
then put smiley faces on it.
I think Granto did that and he had to shave it because he wasn't allowed to work. He had to go full bald.
He basically went into work and they were like, "We're going to fire you if you keep that."
Really?
Yeah, because he bleached his hair and put coloured smiley faces all over it.
Like, that's like Eminem did that, right?
I don't think he put smiley faces on it.
No. So, you were saying about the cafe, Leisureland and like the Munchies cafe, and it. So, someone's asked, "What's your favourite item on the Munchies?"
There's only one
cafe
item.
menu?
There's one item.
Oh, that'd be Dolan.
That would be the all-day breakfast.
LLB.
Or if you're feeling really hungry, you get a mega breakfast.
Oh, mega breakfast is class.
That is
But
for...
we always had a
That's
rule.
not for beginners.
We always had a rule for people who first came, because people come to Ledgeland with us like knowing that's our spot.
And they,
you know what I mean?
scroll through the menu and you're like, no.
They go fast. First page only. See, unless it's like
first
if it's like a rolling slice, fair enough, you know what I mean. But you should never be going to second piece. Can I get the all-in-one wrap? No, you didn't get the all-in-one. LLB, Ledgeland breakfast. If you don't want to fry up, you don't want to fry up. Go elsewhere.
No.
I'll get a mega breakfast. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, but does there mushrooms on it?
No,
customizable.
Then you can customise it.
I get no egg, extra
I
tomato.
don't like beans, so I take my beans off and get a hash brown.
Do you get an extra? Oh, like
I don't get egg, then I get tomato. That's what I mean. Alec comes over. I'm like, I think he's like, no egg, extra tomato. No egg, extra tomato, can of Fanta. And I'm like, yes, bro, and a cup of tea with it. Like, he just knows.
Busby gets a glass of milk.
Busby does. Busby drinks milk, something rotten, but that's a podcast for another day.
Milk. I'm sure milk. I love a glass of milk actually, but I've never had
drink
it
milk
in
straight from the
public.
carton.
One day I was in my bed. I just heard Busby going to the kitchen, open the door, open the fridge. He didn't know what I was listening to him. It was like 3 a.m. I was like, I fucking love milk.
You get so close to the mic there, that's going to be proper creepy inside, you know?
Oh, my pure cackling, honestly. That's so funny. I do love milk, but I'd be too embarrassed to, like, I think, like, it's not that I'm,
you
like...
just outed yourself in this podcast.
Like, I know, but to sit and, like, eat it?
I
drink it in a cafe? I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's
like,
too far. Like, I love milk in the comfort of my own home, but you don't order it when you're out.
No. Plus, you also, I caught on that you called a rolling slice. It's a rolling sausage.
A rolling
She does
slice,
that as
man.
well. That's an Ayrshire
I say
thing.
do it in Ayrshire, man.
That's an Ayrshire.
Rolling slice.
He's only recently stopped saying Ken. Like, I've not heard it in a while.
I've not stopped saying Ken.
Right,
I
when was
refuse
the
that.
last time you said it? A good while ago, mate.
No,
You've
I say
changed.
Ken all the time.
changed.
You've changed, man.
You've changed.
I said Gid earlier on. And the first time I said that, folk were like, what? I'm like, surely you guys are next. Surely you say Gid.
No,
Good?
we say good.
That's
good.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Okay.
good. That's a good rolling slice.
No.
Again, that's a good rolling slice again.
Okay, that's a good rolling slice, like.
That's like
my
worse
God.
than the milk thing. Oh, so someone said, "Why is Connor honestly so sexy?" I think this might have been one of your pals, but
Nah,
yeah.
I think
Maybe his
I think it was-
fiance.
That's probably like 100 comments. Compared
Yeah.
to one. Honestly,
Honestly,
it's just where I was born.
Take that
I've
hat
got
off
good-
and
got good genes. Just sometimes you just got to believe it. You know what I mean?
I
So my soul to be this sexy, man.
God.
oh, Sarah's gonna be watching this. Like what?
So they'll be tracking down the handwriting.
Oh, so how would you describe your music to someone who hasn't heard it yet? We did kind of touch on that. But
No, I'd say it's fun. We're fun.
Yeah, we're fun. We don't take it too well. We take it seriously, but we don't take ourselves too seriously.
Yeah.
You know, like even if we're singing like a pure depressing song, like
Yeah.
feeling kind of blue or something, like
yeah,
we still have like a energy about us. I feel
Yeah.
that like
George
people can
also-
get by.
George always said like part of the reason he wanted to sign us is because like we're so
People
cheesy
can
like,
get
compared to
with
the rest
that,
of
so I
the
said
scene.
get
You know what I
by.
mean? Like
People can get by.
get
by.
Get by.
Yeah.
What is
I
what you
think
said,
just
sorry?
because we're pure like we're bouncy, we're happy. I don't know.
I'm definitely bouncy.
Yeah.
I'm bouncing on one leg as well.
He's
Sometimes.
done some moves. Noticed Dolan sometimes when he freestyles, he goes on a big motorbike.
Yeah, that's
I like that. My dad actually has dance moves like that. I respect that.
Thanks.
Is that a compliment?
I don't
actually?
know. I
To
don't know. I've
anyway-
got like dad dance
I
moves.
don't know. No, that's yeah.
Unless your dad's like a professional dancer.
Well, no, but he is a
He's a good
Paisley's
dancer?
top karaoke singer.
Ooh.
Said like nobody, but like he is a good karaoke
Do
singer.
you ever do
yeah.
karaoke in Bankhouse?
Don't even
Right.
mention it.
Right.
It's shut
It's
down.
shut
It's
down.
shut
An
down, it's
actual
gone.
tear, man,
And you
an
know, see,
actual
the
tear
last time
came
I
from
was
my
in
eye.
there, people were kept trying to get me up and be like, "Oh, do karaoke," and I was like, "No, no, the night." And then I
No.
found out the other day it's shut, and I was like, "I should have."
Everyone was
Just
everyone was
did it.
shitting
I used
on
to
it
do
as well.
Trouble by Elvis. I get standing
Oh,
ovations in
He's
that
like,
place.
great. I was like, "Do you want to go Bankhouse?" And everyone's like, "No, I'm not going tonight." Never had the chance again.
I
Never,
know.
man.
Bankhouse was class.
I liked it.
Someone, if there's anyone, someone buy the Bankhouse, please.
Yeah. Is it, yeah, so guys, Bankhouse is what was Bankhouse was Bankhouse was a pub. in Paisley, but it's not anymore. Well, it still is, but it's just I don't
just
know
not
why it's
open.
shut down.
I know.
I don't actually know.
Supposedly they were losing tons of money. I was like, how?
Yeah,
The
'cause
place
it
was
was all
bouncing with
quite busy.
karaoke. To be
Yeah.
fair, if you like look at De Beers compared to Bankhouse, like
Yeah.
can't fucking move in that place.
Nah, see,
That's
it's
why
too
I like
busy for
Bankhouse
me
because it was an
sometimes.
option when it was
Yeah.
too busy in De
Yeah.
Beers.
I've been into Bankhouse stone cold sober and been like, this is the best place ever.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
liked
love
it.
Bankhouse, man. Like,
I like.
I actually live and breathe it. Nowhere, man.
I liked it.
I feel like there's so many regulars that go there to do karaoke as well that are just.
Yeah.
Where are they going to go now?
I know.
Just wandering the streets,
Kennedy's.
fucking
Ugly
looking.
duck, man.
Ugly
That's
duck.
your tough getting stomped.
I love that.
We're
I do
taking
love
over your
Ugly
tough.
Duck. Yeah, I do love it. I do love it there.
Would you work in Ugly Duck?
No, I just
Oh,
no,
alright.
no, I just go there.
She just,
I
she
just
just
go there. That's another pub. We're just repping all the Paisley pubs here,
yeah,
guys.
big up Paisley.
So, tell us. We kind of spoke about your writing process. Tell us about your writing process. Someone's asked. We kind of.
Yeah, we
Touched
kind
on
of
that.
touched on that. I'd
Yeah.
say just sometimes it's different. Sometimes you can sit down and pure focus on
Uh-huh.
a song. Other times it just comes to you like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes our songs like literally mean nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we've got
definitely.
lyrics that mean nothing. Told you it's so funny. Sometimes me and Dylan will write tunes separately. We'll write totally different tunes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like no one will notice, and we're like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
That's
cool.
nice
That
though.
it slides.
Yeah, that's good. That's why like it's good because yous are all like obviously pally, but yous also have your own different like views and like different
Yeah.
on things. So like when it's nice like to come together and be like
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I like that.
A meeting of the minds.
Yeah, I was like, what's the
Hang
word?
together
Pure
when they be one
combi-
mind. A combined brain cell, maybe.
No, we'd be losing brain cells if we combine minds. That's like times in a positive or a negative.
Got that, did that one.
Tons of negative. I knew you could want that one. Eh?
Every day's a school day, you know.
What?
That's why I play bass, because I'm clever, you know what I mean?
You can play. Guys are clever. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to play an instrument. Like literally, I wouldn't even.
Minus
I'd
b plus
not.
minus square root of b squared minus 40
Shut the fuck.
quadratic equation.
So Connor, this one's for you. So
I think it's gonna be horrid, man.
this one is quite funny. What
That's grand, isn't it?
what Power Ranger would Connor be if he was tall enough?
That's
That's
actually
just-
so bang out
that's
of
so that you
order,
can
right?
say red.
Let me just say right now, right? I was too tall to be a Power Ranger.
No,
I auditioned to be a Power
Yeah,
Ranger.
when we started Leisureland, I went to his flat one day when we were like writing. We were meant to get a writing session. He comes to the door all out of breath. I was like, "Why are you so out of breath?" And he was like, "Nothing." and then when I got in, he explained to me that he'd just done his Power Rangers audition.
Wait, you be see,
He had the audition and he was rolling about his gaff and all that doing this.
I was
audition
not rolling
tape.
about my gaff.
Like what?
The
Like
Power
actual-
Rangers TV
To be
show.
like, man.
Actually?
Yeah,
Go to New Zealand.
and then they got his audition and they were like, do you know what? We're not even going to recast for this next season. They just used the old cast.
That's so annoying.
He
Oh,
wasn't
well.
going to get it.
No, they definitely had me on that.
Where did you even see the ad
I
for
don't
that?
know. I don't know.
I've
Excuse
known
me.
I've known there was an ad for that since I was about 7 years
It
old.
was
So
just like some random guy that's got that video as blackmail.
I was waiting till I was 18 till I could adult and I could audition. And then when I was 18, I was like 3 stone heavier. And I'm like, I'll wait a bit.
Work it off.
Work it off.
I love that. That's funny. Oh.
Oh,
So-
the sixth one, by the way. That sounds like the
Oh,
question.
I know
Something
we
like
did.
that.
Oh,
See
right,
the,
the
the heavy,
special
the
one.
heavy cool one that's always got the extra bits. That'd
Okay,
be me.
right, yeah.
Oh, what
I'm-
colour is that? What colour is
It
it?
can be any
Any
colour.
colour, gold
Oh,
or
right.
something,
See,
man.
guys, I've not even.
You don't. So you
No,
never
I
watched
don't-
Power Rangers. You never watched Scooby Doo.
No.
What did you watch?
Well, honestly, see the thing is, guys. See, since I was wee, I always would lose my TV remote. I've lost it now. I don't actually.
You don't
really
learn how to
watch
work the
TV.
telly. I always work telly, no remote. I've
Yeah,
learned it to a
that's
scene.
true.
You should
But
actually
he
see
just does it as sheer laziness. His remote would just be at the other end of the room, and he's fucking
yeah,
somehow.
even sitting watching something's going off like 2 seconds, guys.
I'd literally I'd watch it when I went to my grand's. She had the Disney channels, so I'd watch it. Is it Disney?
Yeah, Disney Channel.
No, but is
I think it's
Power
went
Rangers Disney?
everywhere.
Nah, I don't think
Nah.
Power Rangers is Disney.
It used to be
Nah.
Disney. The good ones were Disney.
Oh yeah,
The
actually
class ones.
SPD and
I
shit.
can't let these folk know that I
You're
know
really
this much about Power
passionate
Rangers.
about
I play music in a cool band.
And he used to be on emo, and
It's-
he's heavy into Power Rangers.
I heavy.
And
You
you
know
call
what?
it a rolling slice.
I take my comment back. I do hundreds of drugs, and I'm heavy cool. I'm bar folk.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Anyway, and next, we're still spilling the tea here. So, is the rumoured love affair between Adam and Ross Neil Reid
No
True.
comment on that one. No,
No
comment.
comment.
I need to keep that one in the secret.
No, it's a
Yeah,
secret.
Lucy's here, so I
Oh.
can't comment on that one.
Okay, fair.
Ross
fair.
Neil Reid is a gorgeous boy.
He is a
I think
gorgeous
a lot
boy.
of people, a lot of us, I think he's maybe having an affair with the whole of Leisureland, you know.
Ross Neil Reid is the guitarist of Sankaras, for those of you who don't know.
Right, okay, yeah.
Oh, the Sankaras, sorry, the
The
Sankaras.
Sankaras. Cool. There we go. So there you go, Ross. No comment. No comment. So who are you currently listening to just now?
Do you want to answer
I'm
that
listening
first?
to
I'm going to go on
I'm
my
listening to
Spotify.
the
Yeah.
Soundcheck with Sophie.
Oh.
I don't know, I've not got my phone on me, as usual. I like Frank Aero and The Celebration. I've been listening to a lot of them again recently.
Yeah.
And that's like, Frank Aero was like the guitarist for My Chemical Romance.
Alright, okay.
And that was like his wee band. It was like a pure wee kind of weird indie band thing, but it was, I don't know, I used to like them, so I listened to them quite a bit recently.
I've been listening to Grandmaster Flash, Louis Prima, fucking The Growlers, The Hives, Billie Holiday, Chet Baker. I've got a little bit of
You do
everything on
a
there.
bit of
stuff.
everything.
I've got such a bipolar
Dolan
playlist.
always puts you onto the good tunes.
Yeah.
Put you on
Are
a
you
good
like
shit.
when you go to a gaff? Are you the one that people are like?
Not
Not
anymore.
scaly.
Not anymore. Yeah, because like this, I just let someone else take control of that because I hate people coming up and be like, "Can I cue a tune?"
Yeah.
That annoys me so much.
Nah.
I'm like, mate, just like let a playlist play. Like we're
Yeah.
not at a gaff, it doesn't matter.
I like it when when like you can all like share your spot. You all
Yeah.
put
Oh
on
yeah,
songs.
that is. I do
I
like
like
that
that,
actually because
yeah.
that is better than having
I
to
like
give someone
that.
my phone all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can actually, you can set up a thing and you just can all add to the queue.
Yeah,
That is good.
I like that, but then like I remember one time I was sitting and I was just like skipping. I didn't realize it was the person next to me.
Oh,
I'm not
that
I'm
is
just
awkward.
I know. I'm sorry, John. Anyway, so and last but not least, your favourite Glasgow venue. Oh, like yeah,
I-
it could be
I
to
like
go.
this one.
Yeah.
You know, I actually really enjoy audio. I've said that a few times. It's like the green room.
It's not a green room.
Need
it's
to
a cupboard they've got.
sort out the green room. But see, as a venue man, see the stage, see the way it's like mostly standing, but it's all like straight up. Like a lot of venues we play have like wee corners and stuff, which is great. But it's just like, so I don't know. I just see when there's hundreds of folk in there. Audio's brilliant. Like it feels like feels like Wembley. Like it's even though it's next to Glasgow
Yeah.
Central, but like just the way it fills up's class. Like I
Yeah.
love there, and there's a nice size stage as well.
I quite like Sleazy's. We've only just recently started playing Sleazy's, but
Sleazy's
Sleazy's is always a good one.
Getting tunes
'cause-
on tap.
Yeah, first time we were in Sleazy's as well was we done our live session with Crowded Flat, so I think Sleazy's is just kind of
Yeah.
a bit of a
Sentimental.
special place. Yeah, sentimental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like Susie's. I do like it. Right, guys, thank you again for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure having you guys on, and yeah, the more you know, like I've learned a lot from having you guys on, and it's been great. And don't forget, guys, to give Leisureland a wee follow. Where can they find you?
Fucking
Everywhere, I think.
everywhere. Instagram, definitely leisureland.band. Probably on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
and then
YouTube, you can
definitely
catch-
Spotify, YouTube as
You
well.
can
Are we
catch
on
me
YouTube?
dressed like Velma on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
the story
yeah.
we're
You
talking
can see
about
that
there.
live stream. Not the best like sound quality in it, but it's still a live stream.
Yeah, cool, guys. So don't forget, please do check out Leisureland, and please do check out Soundcheck with Soph on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, and soon I will be on Spotify. And please do give me a wee like and subscribe to the YouTube channel at Soundcheck with Soph.
Thank you for having us, Sophie. We have been Leisureland, and you
You've
have been a
been a
pleasure,
pleasure,
man. There we go.